All right, this is in reference to ticket 2228, which also references ticket 2128. This is the agreement list, many of the updates that we found that were needed on the agreement list. Many of these look great. There's a lot of stuff that looks exactly correct now. A couple of items I found outstanding. So let's take a look at those. I am able to replicate this JavaScript error here, this error that says when you use the payment type sort buttons, if you do that twice, I can get the page to fail. So payment type, if I hit the arrow once to sort it, pardon me, it seems to work perfectly fine. If I hit it a second time, I get this condition where the results all go away and then I get a sort of a spinning wheel forever. And if I look in the console, I catch that JavaScript error. This is that same JavaScript error that we saw before. If value of index is a comma, yeah. So anyway, so I am able to replicate that after clearing cache and everything. So that is still an issue outstanding that we'll need to take a look at. So that's item number 1. Okay, so the second issue is this program interested filter seems not to be working correctly. The sort seems to work correctly, but this filter doesn't seem to be giving me predictable results. So for example, this 2222 test 2222 person is clearly, it has the program interested in was salsa when they became a prospect. But if I go into the filter and click salsa, I don't get any different results. It doesn't change anything. So I think that this filter just isn't looking for, whatever correctly. So we need to take a look at that program interested filter. Number next is the number column header sort. The number, so it's like an agreement ID number, I think. If I try to search for, let's say, 87 and hit enter, I get this sort of spinny wheel, no result condition. And it's the same JavaScript error, right? It's the same value index of this thing. It's the same error here as I got before. So maybe that's an indicator of something that is helpful. I don't know, but so that's an issue as well. That number column header. Okay, so number next is this sent to AMS column header filter. It's the last column in the row. I think it's the last one on the list. Yeah, it sure is. And when it's close to the edge here, it breaks outside the page. That I'm not sure if there's much to be done about that, but that's a thing. I'm going to drag it over here so I can get a hold of it. But this filter seems to be behaving a little bit strangely. If I filter for no's, let's say I want people who are not sent to AMS, it seems to return the right result. Let me look at 50 records. It seems to return the right results. If I hit yes, and let me clear that one and hit yes. It seems to filter all the yeses, but I also get these yes receiveds sort of mixed in the middle. And I think that's probably unexpected behavior. Since yes received is a separate selection, I think I probably should not get them in the yeses, but instead separately. So let's see how that works. Let's try to get just the yes receiveds. Okay, and I seem not to be able to get those. That I think also crashes the page, and I think I get the same JavaScript error. Yeah, sure do. Yeah, same error in the same spot. So I'm assuming that the same fix probably fixes all of those those three issues combined. Okay, so that was the AMS filter. One more item on this, on the upgrade type filter. Yeah, upgrade type filter. I have two options here. I have upgrade or renew, which is great. I need those two, but I don't have an ability to get anybody who doesn't have a status, basically not upgraded or renewed. So I think maybe a none option would be good here. So see, I can get the renews and I can get the upgrades, right? I've got that, but who has not been upgraded yet or renewed yet? And I don't have an option to do that. So I think we should add an option to this to get the ones who don't have a value in that cell, that don't have a renewal type on that agreement.